All right, so you think about making that move to Mansfield, Texas. You want to see how far your dollar will go in one of the most popular suburbs of Fort Worth. Well, as someone who's helped many people buy homes in Mansfield, Fort Worth, and other suburbs, I know firsthand how the cost of living here compares. In this video, we're going to break down the real cost of living from housing, utilities, gas, groceries, and even property taxes, so you're not left behind. Let's find out if Mansfield is a good fit for your lifestyle and budget. Let's get after it right now. If this is your first time on the channel, I'd like to know everything about Fort Worth, Texas and the surrounding suburbs, such as Mansfield, Texas, then subscribe below, hit the bell for notification so you'll be the first to know about the current market in the Fort Worth, Texas area. My name is Dyer with Moving to Fort Worth, Texas. Been in real estate here over 20 years. My team and I love helping people make that move to Fort Worth, Texas, whether it be 9 days or 9 days. Feel free to give us a call, shoot us a text, send us an email, schedule a Zoom with us. We'd be happy to help you make that smooth move to Fort Worth, Texas area. All right, let's start with one of the biggest factors in your budget, and that's housing. Mansfield's total cost of living is 18% higher than the national average, with housing being the #1 reason behind that. The median price point to buy a home in Mansfield is $452,000, which is much higher than the neighboring city of Arlington, but still below the pricier suburbs of DFW in Southlake and Frisco. And that price tag does make sense. You know, Mansfield offers those newer master plan communities, highly rated schools, and conveniently located between Fort Worth and Dallas. If you're considering renting, expect higher than the average, roughly between 5 to 15% higher than the national average. Rents for apartments range between $1,400 to about $1,800 per month, really depending on size and location. If you're looking for a single family home, that ranges between about $2,200 to $3,000 plus, really again depending on size and location. So yes, Mansfield definitely costs more, but you're paying for, the highly rated schools, the newer neighborhoods, and the very convenient location between Fort Worth and Dallas. Now that we talked about home pricing, let's cover something that will definitely have an impact on your monthly budget, and that's property taxes. Living in Texas definitely has some unique perks. There are some trade-offs that you want to know about, and one of those perks is there's no state income tax here. So if you're buying a home in Texas, it's a big savings. If you're coming from states like New York, Illinois, Georgia, California, it's a big savings when you're buying a home. But Texas makes up for some of that in their property taxes, and Mansfield is on the higher side compared to the national average on the property taxes. Those taxes do fund like your schools, your roads, your parks and services, which is a big part of what makes Mansfield attractive. After housing and property taxes, really your next big bill is going to be utilities. And that's from electricity, gas, water, sewer, and trash. The average in Mansfield is $199 per month. Really, so much of it depends on the size of the home, you have a pool or not, the people, the usage in the house. Just as a reference, my house is 2,700 square feet, do have a pool, do have people and they're using a lot, and mine ranges between $300 to $400 a month. More higher definitely during the summertime because of that pool. The good news is in Texas, where most of Texas is deregulated, which means you have the right to choose from many providers. There's over 100 providers for electricity. And a great site you can go to check out these companies and what they charge is called powertochoose.com. Definitely check it out. It will definitely save you some money. If your home uses natural gas, you will notice in the winter months that'll be a higher bill than the summer months, because in the winter months, that gas is going to be running the heater and the water heater for the home. So it will definitely be higher in the winter months versus the summer months. We only have one provider here. It's called Atmos Energy. We're not a deregulated state in gas, so you only have one provider here. And your average gas bill is going to be between that $30 to $60 per household. Again, really depending on the size of the home, the usage of the people in the home, and also the gas bill and electric bill are separate bills. In Mansfield, your water, your sewer, and your trash are all combined together in one bill. You can expect between about $100 to $130 per month. Really the difference is the usage of the water. You have a pool, people in the house, water on the lawn, and so on. Just give you a reference, I do have a pool, do water my lawn a lot during the summer times, and mine ranges between $120 to $150 per month and drops about $100 per month during those winter months. So Mansfield's utilities are very manageable. You just have to be aware during those summer months, typically they can be a little bit higher because the AC is running during the summer months. You maybe have more water for your lawn and your pool. Next up, let's talk about the cost to eat and grocery shopping in Mansfield, Texas. The cost of groceries is right at the national average here in Mansfield. We do have a lot of options for grocery shopping, from the Walmart to the Kroger, HEB, Aldi, and the specialty shops such as Sprouts and Central Market. Now, to eat out, you have a lot of good options here for casual dining as well. You have the barbecue, you have the Tex-Mex. Coming to Texas, you definitely need to try the barbecue and Tex-Mex. You also have a lot of family restaurants here, and not uncommon to see you can get meals for between that $12 to $15 range for casual dining. And if you're looking for that more higher end type restaurants, most likely could be going to Fort Worth or Arlington or to Dallas. Next up, let's talk about the cost of driving in and around Mansfield, Texas. Arriving in Texas, you will need to get your vehicle registered, and it costs between $70 to $85 per vehicle per year, really depending on the size of the vehicle. Also recommend getting a tow tag. If you'll be driving, in the mid cities, going to Dallas Fort Worth Airport, going to Dallas, it'll definitely save you a lot of time with a tow tag and save you a lot of money, because if you go on toll roads and you don't have a tow tag, it costs you about 50% more than it normally would. I'm kind of a tow tag snob. I love saving that time. Do not like paying that money, but the time is definitely worth it. You can go there to North Texas Transportation Authority and get your own tow tag. It's at ntta.org, and they'll drop it right at your door. All right, we covered it all, from housing to property taxes, utilities, groceries, and transportation. Bottom line, Mansfield is not the cheapest suburb of Fort Worth, but it does strike a good balance between great schools, modern neighborhoods, and very conveniently located between Fort Worth and Dallas. If you're planning on making that move, housing is definitely one of your biggest expenses, while everything else remains about the same. Whether you're thinking about making that move in 9 days or 90 days, feel free to give us a call, shoot us a text, send us an email, schedule a Zoom with us. Be happy to help you make that smooth move to Mansfield, Texas. Until next time, hope to see you around town.